The devastation caused by the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 is etched in history as one of humanity's darkest moments. By the end of that year, approximately 210,000 people had perished, 140,000 in Hiroshima and another 70,000 to 80,000 in Nagasaki. These numbers are a sobering reminder of the destructive power unleashed in just a few seconds. But what if I told you there was a single natural disaster, centuries earlier, that caused more than 4 times as many deaths as both bombings combined, and in just a matter of minutes? This event claimed the lives of over 830,000 people, reshaping history and leaving a scar on the landscape that can still be felt today. This tragic event is the deadliest earthquake in history, the 1556 Shaanxi earthquake. It remains a haunting reminder of the destructive power of nature. While modern seismology has come a long way in helping societies prepare for earthquakes, the lessons from this catastrophe continue to resonate. How did this catastrophic event unfold? On the early morning of January 23, 1556, disaster struck in China's Shaanxi province. Shaanxi province sits in the heart of China and is renowned for its cultural legacy, stunning historical sites, and geographic diversity. The capital of Shaanxi province is Xi'an, one of China's oldest cities. Xi'an is famous as the starting point of the Silk Road and home to the Terracotta Army, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The earthquake, which scientists today estimate to have had a magnitude of approximately 8.0, devastated an area of around 840 square kilometers. That is equivalent to the combined area of cities like San Francisco and Oakland in California. Imagine the entire expanse of these bustling urban centers being completely ravaged by such a powerful natural disaster. The tremors were so powerful that they could be felt in neighboring provinces, including Shaanxi, Henan, and Gansu. Towns and villages were leveled, with some reports suggesting that entire landscapes were reshaped within moments. Historical records from the Ming Dynasty describe the horrifying sequence of events in vivid detail. The ground cracked open, swallowing entire homes and streets. Landslides buried villages, and fires ignited, consuming whatever remained standing. Many survivors described hearing a deafening roar as buildings crumbled and the earth trembled beneath their feet. The human toll of the Shaanxi earthquake was staggering. The population of Shaanxi province, around 1556, is estimated to have been 2 to 3 million people. Official estimates place the death toll at over 830,000, representing over 41% of the entire population, making it the deadliest earthquake in recorded history. This number is particularly shocking when you consider that the global population in the 16th century was far smaller than it is today. Entire communities were wiped out, leaving few survivors to recount the tragedy. One of the main reasons for such catastrophic loss of life was the prevalent building practices of the time. In the Shaanxi region, many homes were constructed from a material known as loess, a fine compacted silt that is highly susceptible to collapse during seismic activity. These structures, often built into hillsides or as freestanding dwellings, offered little resistance to the powerful tremors. When the earthquake struck, thousands of these homes crumbled instantly, trapping and killing their occupants. Beyond the immediate casualties, the aftermath of the earthquake brought further suffering. Survivors faced food shortages, lack of shelter, and the spread of diseases. The region's infrastructure was so thoroughly destroyed that recovery efforts were slow and inadequate, compounding the tragedy. The Shaanxi earthquake underscores the devastating consequences of inadequate preparedness. In the 16th century, understanding of earthquakes was minimal, and there were no systems in place to mitigate their impact. Communities were unaware of the risks posed by building on unstable ground or the importance of constructing earthquake-resistant structures. Today, advancements in seismology and engineering have significantly reduced the risk of such large-scale disasters. Modern building codes, early warning systems, and public education campaigns help save lives. However, the Shaanxi earthquake serves as a grim reminder that even the most advanced societies remain vulnerable to nature's wrath. Amid the overwhelming destruction, stories of survival and loss provide a human lens to this historic tragedy. Historical accounts from the period tell of families separated, children orphaned, and communities obliterated. Some survivors spoke of miraculous escapes, such as being shielded by debris that created a protective pocket or finding refuge in open fields away from collapsing structures. These personal narratives, while harrowing, are essential in understanding the full impact of the earthquake. They highlight the resilience of the human spirit even in the face of unimaginable devastation. They also serve as poignant reminders of the importance of preparedness and the value of life. The 1556 Shaanxi earthquake remains a significant point of study in the field of seismology. It has provided valuable insights into the behavior of earthquakes in regions with loess soil, influencing modern geological research and risk assessment. More broadly, the disaster underscores the importance of learning from history. The lessons of Shaanxi have informed efforts to improve building practices, enhance early warning systems, and foster a culture of preparedness. While we cannot prevent earthquakes, we can mitigate their impact through careful planning and innovation. The 1556 Shaanxi earthquake stands as the deadliest day in human history. Its sheer scale of destruction and loss of life is a somber reminder of the power of nature and the vulnerability of human societies. Yet from this tragedy, humanity has drawn valuable lessons that continue to shape our approach to disaster preparedness and resilience. As we reflect on this historic event, let us honor the memory of those who perished by striving to build safer, more resilient communities. Share your thoughts on this catastrophe in the comments, and don't forget to explore our other videos on historical disasters to learn more about the events that have shaped our world. Thanks for watching. Until next time, remain curious.